Yeah, I know. I hope they get the guy
Lost.
playing the saxophone with his sweaty, oily body.
Clayton, I want to read to you an article I found the other day on the internet. It was a property crimes investigation report from the Santa Rosa Police Department in California.
Doesn't sound
And
very fun, but okay.
yeah, no, it's not a lot. Was Santa Rosa where Lost Boys took place?
I think it was. I think it
Was
was.
that it? A lot of damn
You know they're doing a
vampires.
musical of that on Broadway next year.
As they should.
Yeah,
I
I
can't believe it
am
took this
so
long.
excited. Yeah, I know. I hope they get the guy
Lost.
playing the saxophone with his
Oh,
sweaty, oily body.
I hope it's just him for
Just
2 hours or
the
however
whole
long
show is just
play. He has
anyway.
become
Go
quite
ahead.
the meme. Anyway, okay, so after they got rid of the vampires, this says the Santa Rosa Police Department Property Crimes Investigation Team. They arrest a suspect in an organized retail theft fencing operation. In September of 2025, detectives with the Santa Rosa Police Department Property Crimes Investigation Team began a complex investigation into an organized retail theft fencing operation involving Robert Lopez, a 39-year-old resident of Lake County. Detectives learned Lopez was directing others to steal expensive Lego sets and purchasing the stolen property at a reduced price to turn around and resell the sets or individual minifigures at inflated prices.
Okay.
So they reviewed
Now
digital
it's
evidence,
making sense now. Okay. Sorry.
conducted surveillance, collaborated with organized retail theft investigations from both Target and Walmart as they conducted the investigation. So we even have his address. But let's see. So during the service of a search warrant at the residence on Spyglass Road in Hidden Valley Lake, Lake County. Look, and is anybody living on Spyglass Road in Hidden Valley Lake up to any good?
What do you expect?
It was there the whole time.
Constantly.
During the service of a search warrant at the residence, detectives discovered tens of thousands of Lego pieces spread throughout the home, indicating a large-scale operation involving the collectible items. The living room was filled with tubs, bins, and desks covered in loose Lego pieces, along with numerous unopened boxes of new Lego sets. In the kitchen, thousands more pieces were scattered, and hundreds of disassembled Lego minifigures were found with bodies separated from their heads, which were neatly organized by facial expression. Unopened Lego boxes lined the hallway floor, and the garage contained approximately 100 assembled minifigures displayed on shelves, along with more unopened sets, large tubs, loose pieces, broken down packaging. This is insane. This is...
I have so many questions.
And remember, he's 39, not a 12-year-old mastermind.
Right. This is not a movie from the 80s, and he's a real adult human. I have a lot of questions. It's hard to pick the first one, but I think it's going to be, so I know Legos are popular. I know, I'm a big Lego fan. I don't want to make it seem like I'm not. Are individual Lego minifigs, is that valuable? If you have a head, is that a thing you can sell for money that makes it worth breaking a big law for?
I am not sure. So if you go to Comic-Cons and stuff like that, I'll see many vendors have like custom minifigs for sale.
Yeah.
But they've painted them, they've done whatever. I don't think they're just pulling heads off different. Like I know if like maybe the Millennium Falcon or the Death Star, or one of the $1,000 sets, like there may be a figure in there that's only in there, or a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Maybe there's something like that that's of some value, but it does seem very odd and serial killery to go through all the sets and decapitate them all.
This is a thing I was going to say, which is actually, I think we should free this man, because if he can't do this with Legos, he will do it with humans.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. There's not a
feeding.
Yeah, not a doubt in my mind that if not for Legos, we would have 1,000 dead people in California, washing up on the beach, heads in order, arranged by facial expression that they had when he murdered.
A lot of frowns. The frown pile was very big.
So many frowns.
Locked in
some screams, but mostly frowns. Yeah.
One of the things I found amusing about this, now this article came with a couple of pictures. One was the stacks and stacks and stacks of heads all put together.
I am seeing that right now, and it's. I mean, obviously, if these were human heads, it would be more horrifying. The fact that they are Lego heads doesn't make it less horrifying than you would expect it to. it's
Yeah,
it's it's
it
a
shouldn't be.
problem.
It's still unsettling.
Yeah.
It just the whole separating the heads from the bodies and separating by expression seems like more trouble than it's worth.
And organizing them.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
some
know. Like
Dexter stuff. That's
you're
that's not okay.
you're right. These are tendencies that just came out in plastic instead of
Yeah.
yeah, real pain.
And
Uh,
lucky we all are for that.
as amusing as that and disturbing as that picture is, though, my favorite one is the police took the illicit Lego sets and put them on the table to have a picture of it, like they do with drugs. And they have the $6,000 worth of stolen Lego on a very, very small table because Lego is ridiculously expensive,
So
along
huh?
with it looks like two semi-automatic rifles and many magazines that it looks like Mr. Lopez was planning on using to keep the illicit Lego sets.
That's a nice way of putting it. Because this is one of my other questions. Like, he wants to keep these Legos with prejudice at
Yeah.
this point. Who like you? This is overkill. If you're fencing Legos, I don't know if you know who likes Legos, but like you don't need weapons like this. Keep them away. Like,
A super soaker may do it, right? Yeah.
I think that would be more than enough. It's incredible. So
Yeah.
what? Who do you think? Who do you think is the audience for this? Because if you're fencing these stolen goods, you're not going to you're not selling them at like a you're not putting them on eBay. I would assume. Actually, I
Mhm.
don't know. Can you can you track these? Like it's not.
Sure
I
would they
don't.
have a lot number? Because they, I know they've traced
But
like
like
damaged pieces before, but they're not like serial number.
yeah, like how do you actually? Maybe you can put them on eBay. Maybe
Maybe they're hidden in the heads, and he knew something we didn't know.
take the heads off. Now you can sell, burn the
Yeah,
heads. Fuck the
no
FBI.
victimless
Okay.
crime at that point. Yeah, there's no putting it back on me. Well, I'm even looking at some of the sets that are in there, in that image, and it's nothing. One of them is actually, I think, if you look down at the one on the in the image on the bottom left, it's a display set. It's not even like the set. It's just like the display, the helmet display from a Target or something like that. The shelf display. But there's a Friends
It's like
set.
it's
There's
a
the Star Wars logo. There's
huh.
okay, I do see. I think that's Xavier's mansion in the middle. So that's a
Okay, so that
sizable
one I'm
set.
interested in. Do you have this guy's phone number? Because that one I would
Yeah,
like that.
he may be out by now. It's just they're small, untraceable, high demand, making them ideal for quick resale through online marketplaces and informal channels. So it looks like he may have been conducting this on Facebook Marketplace, maybe on eBay.
It's
Um,
just this is such a small gain scam, and maybe that's the point, right? Maybe if you're doing it incrementally at a large scale, maybe you're gonna go under the radar and make money. It just seems like a whole lot of work for not a lot of. It's high risk. I don't know that it's high reward. This is a Lego Friends
mhm.
playset. Lego
Right.
Friends is not. It's not a collector's item.
I don't think so. I haven't heard much demand for that. Like I said, some of those bigger sets I can see. It used to be you'd be on your way to Best Buy or something like that, and a van would roll up and like, hey, you want to buy some speakers? Hey, you want to buy an Alpine stereo head real cheap? I can see if someone rolled up and said, hey, we've got the Millennium Falcon, $300. I'm like,
Sure.
maybe. I might be tempted.
I don't know if I ever told you, my first real job out of undergrad was actually for, this tells you how old I am, for a company that, it was an eBay consignment company where the company would sell your things on eBay for you.
Hmm.
it's a bad business model because eBay exists so you can do that. So
That's what
you
eBay
won't be shocked
does.
to learn it didn't last long. Yeah. But I was a copywriter, and we would get so much junk, and it feels like something from that era where it's I don't know, we're gonna make so much money selling, and so this is part of the photo. I think is probably cropped out on the YouTube version, unfortunately. But there's like a box of like a loose Ninjago Legos, and it's just that's nothing. This is Some of these are nothing, but it's like
Yes.
it's the same mindset of people who would come into the selling block to sell. Like, I have this great family stuff that I want you to sell on eBay. It's made of plastic, and it was made 15 years ago, and I bet we'll get a lot of money for it. And you have
Yeah.
to tell them this is actually nothing. I'm so sorry.
This is garbage.
Why
Yeah,
why
it's
are you spending your time and energy doing this? And I feel like that might be the case here. But the guns make me think maybe he's onto something. I don't know. I
he
don't
knows
know.
something we don't. Yeah, that yeah, it feels misguided. Maybe he was just a fan, but you think if he was a fan, there'd be more discerning selection of the sets.
If you're a fan, you don't have 7,000 heads on your desk.
That's not respect.
That's
That's
no,
not how you treat
exactly.
people. Yeah,
No.
it's an interesting idea though. It my final question I think for you is, okay, this guy's caught red-handed. I
Mhm.
don't know what's going to get him in more trouble, the guns or the bricks. I think in California, probably the guns.
I hope the guns. I don't know the brick. I mean, again, like you're not.
But
Go ahead.
when you
There's
go,
just no potential to kill people with Lego minifig heads. I don't think.
yeah, I don't know who he thought was coming for these. Yeah, the greeter at Walmart. Like, how much is that? Who's coming after this? But how is this guy? Obviously, he's going. They got him red-handed. That's thousands
Yeah.
of dollars. That's if they sentence him, like a year for every brick, he's never seen the light of day
He's
again.
never coming out.
He's on the inside for the rest of his life. How is someone like this treated on the inside?
That's a very important question. I think honestly, cautious respect, because most people there will have done actual crimes. If someone is in prison for a life sentence for Lego crimes, I think you have to assume this is a Batman villain, and
Mhm.
he's that makes him the most dangerous of all. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know his motivations. He has sacrificed everything for literally nothing. This man was born with nothing to lose, and he's going to carry that into prison. So he's running that cell block, I think.
Yeah, he's carved himself a little Lego shank, and he is in charge.
Yeah.
Well, I think all in all, I'd rather have this than vampires. So maybe Santa Rosa is improving.
I don't know. That saxophone player is he can wail. That's all I'll say. He can wail.
I would say the extra that made the most of his moment ever.
It's not even close. Not even close.
It was
It's that guy.
gave it his all. Yep. You got 2 notes, buddy. Make it count.
And boy, did he.